What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Unfiltered Truth. My name is Phil Robinson III. We're going to talk about the playoffs today. Phil Jones said he'd be joining me later. We'll see what's going on. I give everybody a chance to hop in here before we get started. I don't know about you guys, but I am excited as all get out. The possibility of making the playoffs is really, really exciting to me because playoffs around here is a dirty word. We don't really speak about the play. We say it, we mention it, but we don't really expect to get there. But with the way this team has been playing lately, and it hasn't been perfect football. There definitely been some things that they can clean up and do better. But the defensive performance that they've been giving lately, we, prior to the game against the Colts, a lot of people would look at the Raiders team and say, who have they played? Oh, they played a ninth string quarterback. They played a handicapped offense, handicapped team. But then they played the Colts, and they played the Colts on the road. They played the Colts with all the advantages that you would have from a home team, getting everybody back. First time they played a full team, and they beat them. And so things changed, and often things change during the football season. A team can look dead in the water and come back with three strong performances and be a game out of the playoffs. And that's currently where the Las Vegas Raiders find themselves. Mondo, what's up? Yo, yo. Yes, please, if you're new to the channel, please hit that thumbs up button, like and subscribe, and turn on the notifications to never miss another video. D-Lo, what's up, brother? We are ready. Me too. Me too. So much so, I am so looking forward to the playoffs. You're gonna hear something crazy. So mark this down and remember this was crazy when I said it. If it means bringing everybody back and keeping the team intact for us to get to the playoffs, for me, then so be it. That's how badly I want to get to the playoffs. That's how badly I want to cheer for my team in the postseason. You can bring back all the people, all the players, everybody, run it back. Let's make it a 2016 to 2017 transition all over again. But God, please get us to the playoffs.
I'm here to bring you, brother.
What's up, Phil? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Doing good. I'm gonna tell you, brother. I'm here to bring you to the motherland, the promised land. I'm gonna bring you, brothers and sisters and children, to the playoffs. I promise you.
Oh. Hey, what can I say, Joku? I got to get to the playoffs. I need this. I need this like a dope fiend needs its next hit. I need him. I need it like a crack fiend needs that crack rock.
Oh no!
I need it like Raider Nation needs a winning season and a trip to the playoffs. All of those things just are intertwined in like peanut butter and with no jelly. You know, there's just two things that go together that just need to be together: the Raiders and the playoffs. I got the itch. Maybe even the twitch.
Twitch, the itch, what?
All of it.
All of it.
All of it.
All of it.
All of it. You came on a little bit after I said what I had to say. I said, Phil, if it means bringing everybody back, then damn it, I'm ready to cash out for the playoffs. I'm all in. I want the playoffs. Drafts have sucked. They just haven't been good. Doesn't matter which year you look at it. If not going to the playoffs is because of the draft, man, fuck that draft. I'm trying to see some playoff football, Phil. That's what I want to see. Playoff football.
I promise you.
You know, that is my new thing now. Anytime somebody's like, we have to, I'm be like,
I promise you.
God. Say, look, on my off time, I've been fiddling with things. So, thank you. Yes, it's a blessing. Yes, I am covering the Senior Bowl this year. Man, it left me speechless when I found out the news. It's a great blessing.
An honor.
Yes.
Some might even say you're getting closer and closer to making it.
And for Mr. Nagy to send me a message this morning, I was like, I had like the football like nerdgasm, like, oh my God. But God is good all the time. And I'm just blessed that he's given me this opportunity. And I'm going to make sure I make the best out of it. But we got to get to the playoffs, man. We got to get there like Bill Cosby loves his pudding pops.
Playoffs. Yes, we're talking about playoffs. We're talking about beating the Los Angeles Chargers. Excuse me, I almost made that same mistake Rich did. And sending them packing. Exiting them out of the playoffs, putting our names up there, shutting Joey Bosa's mouth. Joey Bosa, who was talking about if you hit Carr, you got him rattled, he'll run away. But I think he's a great passer and he's a really good player. Look at this man in the background. This man is out for his cheeks. Look at him. That's a different kind of look on his face. That's not the look of a confident man. That's the look of a man who's running to save his cheeks. And I'm going to need Derek. So it's all good to say what you want to say in the media. It's all good to say the right things. So that man called you soft. That man called you scared. That man said, if we rattle you just a little bit, you'll fall apart and you'll give the game right to us. Dare I say, piss down your leg. Everybody in the media is all on the car train. Everybody's telling you about how he is the reason that they've come back. They're lying to you. The defense is the reason the Raiders have come back.
Mm-hmm.
The defense has been there to right every wrong. The defense has been there to stymie every opposition. The defense has been there to do what other teams in the league have not been able to do, which was win a football game after allowing Jonathan Taylor to break 100 yards. But I will say this. In the end, the defense has been a complementary factor towards Derek Carr. And why I say that is because Derek Carr is simply for the money one of, if not the best 2-minute drill quarterbacks that's in the league right now. Consistently, nobody gets it done in 2-minute situations quite like he does. He does it going into the halftime, and if you leave the game within the score, within 3, he'll do it at the end of the game too. Now, all that other time in between, there's no telling what you might get. It could be cool. It could be real, real bad. But in those 2-minute crunch time offenses, that is where he excels. That's where the game seems to slow down for him. It's also where defenses are less able to hide what they're doing from him. All that wrapped in to make all that means at this current stage and juncture is that as long as you keep it within 3, heading down the stretch with DC, you got a shot.
Yeah. Got to throw more than one touchdown on Sunday night.
And we're definitely going to have to limit the turnovers, as in 0.
Yeah. That's key. Like if they can limit, even if it's 1, if you can keep it to that, because shit happens. You're playing a good team. You still got to put up more points than what you've been doing lately. 16 points, 14 points, 20 points. That wasn't y'all in the beginning of the season.
Nope.
Y'all were putting up about 30.
30 plus.
Y'all was stunting on these hoes. And then now y'all just like, well, we kick a field goal to the left, we kick a field goal to the right, we kick a field goal up and down the field, and that shit ain't enough.
No. They're going to need to score points. And needing to score points is something very, very important to things that are coming up in the future, which we'll get to a little bit later in the show. But for now, the Chargers put up points. They also are susceptible to being ran on. And if the Raiders defense wants to get a hope of keeping the score down and not being eaten up in cover 3 beaters, they're going to have to stop Austin Eckler, and Josh Jacobs or Peyton brain fart.
No.
Peyton Barber is going to have to make it happen. They're going to need to control the clock. They've been much better at running the football. The run game has been there. Olsen is going to need to be a lot faster with incorporating play action into the offense. Once the Chargers begin to sell out to attack the run, he's got to make them pay for it. I fully expect Hunter Renfrow to get the catches he needs, the opportunities to break Darren Waller's record, and to break 100 receptions this year, headed into getting a new contract. And most importantly, what you need to see from Derek is that he needs to continue to spread the ball around and not focus on one receiver, not focus on Waller, not focus on Renfrow, but continue to spread the ball around and get it to whoever's open so that the defense can't key on just one person. He's got to be able to help himself. And for all of the hubbub that we've heard in the media, for all of the things that have been said.
You good?
Huh? Can you hear me?
Yeah, bro. You like glitching, and it's like you had your whole finger right near your nose, like you were doing a little bit of that powdery stuff.
Nah, bro.
Or you're picking your nose. It's okay. But you can't do that on live. Okay?
Oh, on the live, huh? Just digging for gold down up to the third knuckle. The disrespect. All because I said something.
All because I said something. Internet, man. You gotta get rid of that shit, bro.
All because I said something positive about Carr.
Shut up.
Right? You know what I'm saying? This is how he tries to do you, boy.
I'm looking at you. You really are.
That's not what they're saying in the comments section. Said, oh, let's talk about somebody's Metro PCS internet who lives out in the woods.
All right.
That's a right abrasion, bitches. Enjoy yourselves. Be merry. But the Raiders are going to need to play as close to mistake-free football as they can. They're going to need to try to win they're going to need to win the time of possession battle. Start fast, score in the opening possession would be nice. And like a score going into the half, score coming out of the half. They just need to score points. This is a football game that's winnable. They have all the advantages now being at home. They have the advantage of being up late at Sunday night football, because usually when the Raiders play the Chargers on Sunday night football, they come out with a W. And most importantly, Madden's family will be there to light the torch before the game.
Yep. You got to do it. You got to go all out. This can't be, well, we finished 9-8, but hey, we had a winning record. No, we can't do that shit. You cannot do what you did for Charles Woodson.
No, you definitely can't do that. Said, and somewhere Madden is smiling down on you. I'm sure he's lobbying to the football god in the sky to get a call or two. Maybe even an immaculate reception of our own of sorts. But Passion, I'm guessing is what it really is, has Peyton Barber being the MVP of the game, Derek Carr throwing 2 touchdowns, and Marcus surprising with a deep ball for a touchdown. So that means that Peyton Barber would have to score at least 3 touchdowns or more.
Yeah.
And that to me would be 7 touchdowns, would be dropping almost 50 on the Chargers. Hey, I'm all for it. Because what we can't have is this picture right behind me. That's what we can't have.
Damn, I just really looked at his face, man. I just literally looked at his face, and I'm just like, he's like,
I told you, he's out there. That's a different kind of run right there. That's a run for the cheeks, bruh. Well, you see, DB Cooper, they have been playing like a playoff team up to this point. They need to continue to do so, or they won't be a playoff team. Yes, there are some permutations and ways that it's possible for them to get into the playoffs if they don't win, but that's not how you get into the playoffs. And what we really need to see from a team that says that they're different, from a team that says that there's just something about this particular squad that hasn't been there in years, is that when push comes to shove, when everything is right in front of you in a win or go home situation, they don't go home. They find a way to get it done, because winning is the only thing that matters around here. Rich Gannon has said it. Al Davis said it when he coined "Just Win, Baby." Vince Lombardi said it when he said winning isn't everything, it's the only thing. Stats don't fill trophy cases. Winning does. And a lot of these Raiders that are on the team are going to be judged by this game.
Yeah.
A lot of the staff is going to be judged by this game. And it circles back to what I said at the opening of the show. If it means that Mike Mayock remains the general manager, if it means that Gus Bradley remains the defensive coordinator, and for everybody who wants Gus Bradley replaced, you guys are some nut jobs. You need to go back and look at that man's history and what happens to the defenses that he runs in year 2, and watch how much growth is in that one. Look at where they are now. For the last 3 weeks out of the season, this defense has been arguably one of the best in football. And they're only going to add to that. That's only going to continue to get better with Gus Bradley and another year. Tom Cable coming back, continuing to work with this offensive line that went from a bunch of bums who all look like busts and what the hell were they doing, to a line that's top 10 in pass protection, a line that's running more power schemes and is moving guys off the line of scrimmage. A guy that took Alex Leatherwood from looking like somebody who couldn't play and is suddenly stonewalling DeForest Buckner and keeping his name quiet nearly all game long. All of these guys coming back. Even Rich Bisaccia, who I said should not be the coach of anything. Today, in the press conference, everyone was singing the praises of Rich Bisaccia. Since he came on, he's 6-5. He's dealt with a lot. So he's come on during some serious extenuating circumstances. Yet somehow, some way, through it all, he's got his team in position to make the playoffs. And let me say this, Phil. For everything that we've said about Rich Bisaccia, so we need to say this, and we need to give that man his flowers, and we need to give that man his propers, because one thing that you can say about Rich Bisaccia's team that there's no question about is that they are going out every week and they are playing hard.
Yeah. They are.
They are playing hard.
And I like it.
That's where it starts. That's where it starts. When what was it? Was it Corso who said luck is where hard work meets opportunity?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it was Lee Corso who said that. And when you do the right things, and when you're out there fighting, like you said, Mike, fighting with heart, playing hard, this is what winning streaks are. What happens? They're at the cusp of a 4-game winning streak. When was the last time we saw one of those?
Damn.
I believe that one goes back to 2002. How they finished the season with a 4-game winning streak, actually.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I feel like I'm missing something. I meant to tell you.
As nasty as possible. That's how she likes it.
She called me honey. Oh. So you still think that Rich would be the head coach next year, or will they still look for another head coach?
Well, it's funny that you should ask that, Philip, because we are going to segue into part 2 of this conversation.
Tony, hope you're doing well, man.
Nice cat, Phil. Tony Bang. Ooh, I hope you get better, homie. I read your post. Word came out that Jim Harbaugh was going to be the guy, Phil. That it's almost a done deal.
So you know what I'm gonna have to do, right?
Jim Harbaugh's got players entering the transfer portal. His defensive line coach and offensive lineman recruiter left to go to USC. Sean Nua.
Yeah, that was like shit.
USC is gonna be nothing.
They
nice.
going back to being a powerhouse again.
the Pac-12 is never going to see another shot to win the championship like ever.
So
Dang near got Carr killed a few times, brother. Gonna have to firm up. Them boys is coming.
So what's the president job going to entail? We'll get to that. So I ordered some khakis.
Did you?
Mm.
Did you crease them up a la Jim Harbaugh style?
Oh, I got his brand.
You got the Harbaugh khakis.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sugar ducky. The Jim Harbaugh
khakis. It's not like the crease, it already set and it's wrinkle free and it's stain proof.
But the realest question is it sucker repellent?
Yes, because I've been stunting on these hoes.
Hackies.
Hackies, I love it. Wrinkle resistant too.
Mm-hmm. Waterproof. It just runs right off of me.
Yo, you remember when they had like the water? They started having like water resistant pants and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, why the fuck one day? I was like, "Hey, yo, I'm going to lunch." I'm like, "Hey, yo, throw some water on me, bitches."
You stupid.
Hey, bro, I put the wrong pants on. Bro, I was like, whoa, hold on now. Get the paper towels. You remember like in the cafeteria, in school cafeteria, you get them hard ass like brown paper towels.
So let me get this straight. Just from my recollection. You asked people to throw water on your pants.
Yeah. I was like, bruh. I was like, yo, bro. I was like, what, middle school? I was like, what, sixth? No, this was sixth grade.
That would be 12. Still
no, it was six. I was in sixth grade.
That would still be you were 12. You were still 12.
So I stuck my leg out. I said, throw some water right there. Right, he slung the fucking water bottle right on my damn pants. Like I was like, oh shit, wait, this the wrong pants. Leave me the fuck alone.
And this was the story you brought up. But all right. To Bradley, making a strong case to be retained. I mean, I don't know how much more you could want this man to do. At this point now, you're just splitting hairs and being shitty and wanting more than what you got and being greedy. Like everybody wants more turnovers. Everybody would like more sacks. Few people are getting off the field as often as the Vegas Raiders, and nobody is keeping opponents off the scoreboard and keeping them from eating up yards quite like the Raiders. The Raiders have only the largest yardage total they gave up was in the last 5 weeks was to the Chiefs, and they cracked 310. The Folsom cuff and everything. The trip leg. The trip leg.
I should have never gave them money.
Never. I wouldn't have told nobody that story, but that's just me.
That's just you.
Yeah, they would be. They seem like they'd be cool.
I think he goes back and tries to snag up Fangio.
Say it again for the people in the back there, OG. Last 3 weeks, we've been number 1.
Yo, why is everybody thinking like the defense is like dead last and shit?
Number 1.
Like where is this shit coming from? Like
number 1. So hey.
Hold on now.
Hold on. No, in the spirit of friendship and love, the stands were right. If you give Derek Carr a number 1 defense, we can get to the playoffs. We can with the number 1 defense. That's all it took was the number 1 defense.
Are they really number 1? No.
They're close enough, damn it. How dare you mock this defense? You shut your filthy fucking mouth or go stuff it with some more cheesecake because you're all wrong. You're all wrong. This defense is number 1. Okay, that's what we're gonna go with.
Somebody told me they have to be elite. Somebody's saying that because they're not getting turnovers, they're a terrible defense. Everybody wants to blame Trayvon Moore for not getting interceptions, and that he's
5
a
dropped
bust.
interceptions. 5 is a lot. It is.
That's where but we're ranked 13th. And people still trying to put some bullshit on the defense. 13th. When the last time we've been 13th? Some of y'all weren't even born. Some of y'all was still a twinkle in your mama's eye or your daddy's eye.
The last time we were ranked 13th was week 6.
What year?
Of this year.
No. What I'm saying, basically towards a whole entire season.
Yeah, missed
finishing. Everybody out here like our defense. Exactly. When was the last time? And we got people that Douglas, yes. When was the last time we ranked above 20th? Some of y'all were, like I said, y'all was still sucking on your mama's titty.
That would have been 20.
Still sucking on your mama's titty. And y'all out here complaining about the defense now. 13th. 13th. 13th.
Overall.
1-3. 1-3. Not 3-1, but 1-3.
Up from 30th. From 30th, 24th, 27th, 28th, down there in the forgotten realm somewhere. I saw somebody said they felt so good about this Raiders. They felt so good about this Raiders rushing defense, they thought they could stop King Henry.
Look, you know the white guy that was climbing up on the ladder, putting oil in the lamp on Django. He like, whoa now. But 13th, bruh. And there are people still trying to throw out there and say, well, Gus Bradley and the defense should do a better job on Sunday, add more pressure. And I'm like, bruh, if they doing the job and they got it together, why are you bitching and complaining?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. And like I said, I don't know what more you could expect from Gus Bradley.
I'm like, Gus Bradley about to look like I'm about to just have this motherfucker say, what more do you want from me?
Give him the crying Tyrese. I'm giving y'all the number 1 defense for the last 3 weeks. What more do you want from me?
Hold on, we didn't play Tennessee last year.
It has been a couple years.
That was like 2019, yeah.
Yeah, they should probably be on the schedule.
They held them to like what, 90 yards, bro.
Yeah.
But that man was like, you can't stop AJ Brown.
Actually, if we
I
didn't get
hear
rid of if we didn't get rid of our O line, so you wouldn't have a full O line right now. Right now, Trent Brown is playing
yeah.
because the Patriots probably they did that thing that they do when people like to misbehave out there. Because he sure seems to have gotten his shit straight and is out there playing with passion and energy.
I told you, Belichick, he'll beat you. He whoop your ass like Joe Jackson did the Jackson 5.
Woo!
You could probably be considered the most
Solid.
subpar player ever. And Belichick be like, now listen here now, you're gonna do this shit now. Be the wildest shit. I think Belichick turned Brandon Parker into a top 15 offensive lineman, bro. Miss that block, I dare you.
I just don't think that he can continue to clean up Brandon Parker's awful sloppy footwork. I watched that play that Carr had to use his heroics to shake the free rusher, and that man fell down tripping over Alex Leatherwood's feet.
Hey, bro, you know what I might do with that video when he did that shake? I'm gonna just like, in the name of Jesus, I'm gonna just play that shit right in the background. Cause that is what happened. It was like, that shit. He was like, in the name of Jesus, get him.
No, you gotta cut in that Killer Mike song from the Madden soundtrack.
Nah, man, I can't even do that shit anymore. Fucking DMCA, these motherfuckers trying to crack down on you. I be waking up like 4 a.m. Like, what the fuck is this? Your account has been suspended or locked or some shit like that. I'm like, why? Unless you delete this video. I'm like, fuck.
There we go. Which we'll see is a lot of, even with Darren Waller supposedly being back, you're still going to see a lot of Foster Moreau being in the block. They need to. They're going to need to give all the help they can with Joey Bosa. They're going to need to watch Tillery as well.
You know what I would do, bro?
What's that?
Nah, fuck that shit. I'd knock that motherfucker's dick in the dirt. Do you know how you do it? We use motions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let that motherfucker, either Waller or Foster, come in, motion right on in, blow his ass up.
The wham. The old tight end wham.
I'd blow his ass up right there, and I'd run right on that side.
Or the trap. The
run an off tackle right on that side.
The problem is that if he gets any type of depth, that will throw off the whole equilibrium of anybody from the line that would be coming in his direction. I've seen a bunch of linemen chase guys who were out of the play just because that was the responsibility, and they didn't clearly realize and recognize that defender wasn't in the play. And so there was a chance to get more that got left because the next level defender was alone in the hole to stop the running back. They tried some of that, I want to believe. They tried some of that. It didn't quite work, but then again, it was a completely different team when they played the Chargers. They weren't playing to the level that they're playing right now.
I'm telling you, bro. All you gotta do. Motion his ass in. Derek calls that shit right when he motions in. He just shoveled, crash right on in. I'd light his ass up. I mean, blow his ass up. You do that shit, that's it. He's going to be like, he's going to feel it. I'd rock him about 4 or 5 times that night. I'm telling you this, you rock somebody multiple times in one night, They're gonna feel it. They're gonna be real cautious on that side, and they be willing. They be like, let me go on the other side. Now, other side, Colton has done a good job against Bosa.
Yes, he has.
So if you keep wiping the floor with his ass on that right side, I'm just saying, bro.
He's also
give it a shot. You have nothing to. I put it like this: we have nothing to lose right now. That's how I would think. I'm like, fuck it. We're gonna throw the whole house. We gotta go all in. We gotta say fuck it. If we really want to win, we can't be conservative. We can't be pussyfooting. We got to knock these motherfuckers' dick in the dirt.
Well, before we go manhandling somebody else's genitalia, I would suggest that we could probably do a little better with picking up the blitz that they used over there right inside of Joey Bosa rather than sending him outside, which confused the hell out of the offensive line and broke down the pass protection.
But you got to remember, during that time, what were we running?
That zone stuff.
Exactly. And what are we not running now?
That zone stuff.
Okay. So that's what I'm saying. We've been running a lot of gap. We've been running power and we've been running that gap. So
our quarterback has got to switch the run side so that we're not running into that.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's going to be a problem. I really believe if you hit some you got to be careful to fucking crack back. I know somebody just said it, but you motion in. I mean, you drive his ass. I mean, you can double team the living fuck out of him.
That'd be the one, Douglas. That'd be the very one.
Because all you got to do is this. Look, fuck, I can actually see. There's a program on my fucking laptop. I'm gonna have that set up for Sunday, where I can basically draw it out where you guys can see it.
Do you have a telestrator?
Yes.
We see, because that's the level of show you get around here. We have a telestrator. Now, everybody else can have a background and have a catchy gimmick and you know what I'm saying, and all other good stuff, but we got a telestrator right here. That's real scouting. Real scouting.
Man, shit, I might do this game live and just be like mad and just be like, boom, right here. He motions right in, slides in, bam, goes right to the next level and gets to tight end. Tight end clears the way. Josh Jacobs runs for about 10 yards. Because I'm going to tell you, the next level, he's going to have to hit that linebacker. And it's going to probably be Tranquil in the way. If you can seal off that side, Jacobs is going to have a fucking field day. I mean, I can picture this shit out. I'll draw it all up. I've seen the plays that we ran, and we can run that shit literally.
Not only that, but one thing that I noticed about the Colts that I thought should have been exploited a lot more than it was John Simpson and the way Colt Miller were coming blocking down, and the left side of that line was having gaping holes for the running back to go straight up the gut. Because anytime you're trying to get a stretch run with Josh Jacobs, you run into his happy feet situation. But if you give him a hole up the gut, that is his best possible shot of getting up the field and making something happen. Peyton Barber included.
Yeah.
The two of them are the superior. This power and gap scheme is better suited to them because they're one cut runners. And ever since Jacobs has gotten back to that, he's had success.
Yeah.
Gaping.
That's what it should have been. That's what they should have stuck with. It shouldn't have been anything else, bro. Anything. It should have just been power, run it down the throats. Shit, even fucking Rashard.
running hard, hey, looking like he might actually like he got some LASIK and can see the holes when he's running through them. It's been all in all, it's been good football from the entire football team, and and you can that goes back to what I said about Bisaccia. The best compliment you can pay a coach is his team is playing hard, and they're all playing hard. And God help me, Douglas, this fool's been running like he was fucking Le'Veon Bell at Pittsburgh, and that shit has been driving me nuts. All that tap dancing behind the hole, stopping your feet. We're waiting for the blocks to set up. No, bro, no. You need to pick a hole, hit it, and go. That's the style of running back you are. That's what you need to do. That's what your line responds to best. Get up the field.
I just thought about the most evilest thing I could do.
Well, we're supposed to be positivity and happiness here.
Oh no, it's happiness and it's positive. I figured out Mo's birthday gift.
Wow. Moving that right up. The D needs to keep that Eckler guy in check. Yeah. I honestly really don't see the Chargers running game being anywhere near the problem that it was when they played the first time. Anywhere near that. If they can contain Jonathan Taylor, they can contain Austin Eckler.
Double crease your cack. Fuck off, Rich.
You're hackies. The homie Sultan says Social Security took his money away and he needs some help with rent. The GoFundMe link through Discord. Put it in the chat, D-Lo. Put it in the chat. I mean, we could get you that shirt, or we could get a picture of you on the sideline. Did you see me on the sidelines? We'll call you Phil from the sidelines. Phil from the stands.
Hey, bro, we gotta sell that shirt for like $10.99 each. Hoodies go for $25.
Gonna cost more than that, player.
I mean, not like let me stop.
Did it without Hank. Actually, to be honest with you, Phylon has made a bigger impression. The way that he gets off the line of scrimmage is causing other teams to adjust for him, and he's crashing a gap, which is blowing up a lot of what they do. So a good deal of what you've seen in the running game has been forcing the back to make his first cut 3 yards in the backfield instead of 3 yards up the field.
Hey, what the fuck? Yo, I can't deal with some of y'all, bro. But damn. Yeah, I'm gonna need something else from I gotta see a little more from damn, I say a kid's name.
That's my guy. I love Phylon. And it's not because he's got Phil in his name. It's because he's out there making it happen, getting it done. You gotta get that penetration on D. The D's gotta get that penetration and get in there hard and fast. Talking about the defense, you degenerates.
Okay. Shit.
And more Phylon. Phylon, 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 Phylon.
So we saying that shit like Dylan, 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 Dylan.
And more Dylan. My name is Dylan. I spit hot fire. A rumpa pum pum. A rumpa pum pum.
Bruh. Oh man.
We're saved. Woo! Busting with the boys. Back in action for a fraction of the last deal. Pedro, as always, thank you. Thank you for your continued love and support.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Not just that, they've changed the scheme up, and I spoke on it, I think, last week, a couple shows ago. They've been running a lot more of the 3-4, and it's paid dividends for them in stopping the run. So a lot of what you've been seeing is Bradley alternating between focusing on stopping the run and then stopping the pass, because a lot of teams stopped throwing the ball and have just been running on them. Now there'll be adjustment. What I expect to see against the Chargers is I expect this passing defense to get tested. I expect the interior of this defense to get tested. I expect the linebackers to get tested and the safety who's covering the tight end. What they're going to do is they're going to come out and a lot of cover 3 beaters. They're going to have audibles which switch basically based off the coverages that they see. They're going to continue to try to pound the edges of this defense, which is what they did. The cutbacks have been non-existent for running backs, and that's been since Divine Diablo has come in and started playing in Corey Littleton's absence, and he's been playing well. He's been covering guys and running with guys, and has made a definite impact. Did you hear anything about Nicholas Morrow, Jones?
Nah, Nicholas Morrow is not coming back.
I think he's done for the year, isn't it? Yeah, that's what I thought. Dundee says every game is a perfect game for D-Jax to go over 100, but since this is the last regular season game, I agree with you, my brother. It would be the perfect game for D-Jax to go over 100. It'd be the perfect game for Brian Edwards to go over 100. It'd be the perfect game for Hunter to go over 100. Waller, I saw somebody ask about Waller. I believe tomorrow was it supposed to be today? I think it'll be tomorrow. That's supposed to be the indication of how he bounces back and how he feels.
Yeah.
They were looking for him to be able to do a little bit more because, as Bisaccia said, basically he's out of game shape, and he's going to try to go in a clutch situation and give it what he can, despite being less than 100%, because at this point it's obvious that Darren Waller will be going out there less than 100%. So will he be a decoy? If they can get away with him being a decoy and he's all right with it, that's probably what they should be going with.
That shit is funny, bro.
It'd be nice to see him get his. It would definitely be nice to see him get his. Will he? Probably not. It doesn't look like he's got that level of trust established with Carr enough to get the football. So if he's going to make an impact, it's probably going to be on special teams, and I don't believe they let him touch the ball anymore. So it probably won't be that either. If Waller don't play on Sunday and we win, you let Waller play in the playoffs. His injury shouldn't have taken this long, or am I tripping? You are tripping.
Tripping.
If he's in pain when he runs, if he can't cut without pain, he should not play. Otherwise,
that knee, that band, you don't play around with that shit.
Otherwise,
that's unknown territory.
We could risk a potential Antonio Brown situation.
With the licking toilet part?
No, we could get to that too at some point in time, but
let's leave that alone. I'm done.
I wasn't even going there, but we can come back to it if you like. I was referring to the early exits and this massive amount of drama about was he hurt or did he simply want to hit his incentives? Said a lot of people have speculated because he signed with Clutch Sports that all of a sudden he's now out for numero uno and not about the team. And that I just Darren Waller does not strike me as that kind of person. And just because he got some new representation doesn't mean that he's going to go from where he was at to all of a sudden big time in his team.
You got to also understand that you see the brand that he's building. You see that he has his own music now. Clutch Sports, who's that under? Come on. Put 2 and 2 together.
Hey, you can't make money if you don't
play. Look, you want to be within a group right there that can help you invest your money the proper way, that can have you lined up for things in the future, like after, after football and whatnot. But, everybody's saying, oh, it's the contract. No, it's not. Jesus Christ. Come on. What do you guys think about Damian Square? I do like Damian Square. He has been solid. Solid like a square.
Man of the year, as I said, well, I had an interesting thought, but I'm not going to take it there. I'm going to be bigger than that today. I would love to see Darren Waller win Man of the Year.
Yeah.
But, I mean, let's be real. He's a Raider. They ain't giving a Raider Man of the Year.
It's the first time for everything.
Yeah, I'll stick with the playoff run and winning the championship. For Vegas. No, he's not. No, he's not. Your best player is Hunter Renfrow. And don't you fucking forget it. Hunter Renfrow, pound for pound, is the best football player on this team.
That is your Lord and Savior.
We will die on this hill.
Yeah. Oh, man.
We shall die.
I'm fucking done with you. Haven't I ever told you it's not good for a black guy to wear red?
No, but
especially in a horror movie.
Motherfucker, haven't I ever told you that black people don't go in haunted insane asylums?
First off, boy.
I bet then again, black people aren't supposed to tell other people to wet their pants up because they're water resistant. I mean, we could keep going on.
I mean, do you bleed Kool-Aid? Do you bleed Kool-Aid?
Listen, Ruben.
Fake ass looking T-Pain motherfucker.
You fake ass Ruben.
You chopped and screwed ass motherfucker.
You better get over there to get to singing gospel songs so that you can pay for this W. Okay.
Do you be running around and say you T-Pain? I know you be impersonating this nigga.
No, I don't, and you'll never hear me say, "Let me buy you a drink."
The bullshit.
You'll never hear
bullshit.
Never. It's called red Kool-Aid, not cherry.
Cherry Kool-Aid. Hold on, it could be fruit.
How dare you, bitch? I bleed Classico, thank you. We have standards around here.
He bleeds ragu.
Everybody's a critic around here. Huh? That's how we go. Roast the host. Fuck all of you. I was gonna say salute, but now I'm just gonna end the show.
You disrespect.